Well, Ben and Ange, right now it's really tough to say because there's not too many specifics on this situation, but Montana's connection to this story all started with a Facebook Live from Cascade County Sheriff Jesse Slaughter, and it was that Facebook Live that raised a lot of these questions. Well, Angela, you can tell there is tension on both sides of the issue, but regardless of how people feel, masks will be required once entering the school tomorrow. But GFPS did put out a Facebook Live video today talking about some of the flexibilities that will come with this year's plan. Well, Ben, thankfully, many people have been able to keep up with their payments, but with large companies buying these parks, making changes, and even increasing rent, people are saying this isn't making the situation much easier. Well, the most important thing to note is that there is more competition. Now, for a while, the mayor's sitting was going completely uncontested, but now we do have one candidate who is stepping up, and after working alongside Mayor Kelly for years, this one man says now he's ready to go for something bigger. Well, Ben and Ange, just a few minutes ago, it was confirmed from Mayor Chris Hindoin that there were 2 non-life-threatening injuries from this fire, but right now all other details are limited. Well, that's right. Not too much behind me, as you see. Now, roughly 3 hours ago, we did get hit with tons of rain, which actually caused some serious issue for these drivers late this afternoon. Now, if you're around here around 8:30 this afternoon, this is what the scene looked like on 3rd Street Northwest, passing the Northwest bypass. Now, for some time, responders did actually have to hold up traffic to try to get things under control. Now, they were expecting it to be some sort of debris clog up from the drain that caused this flooding, but as you see, everything is cleared up. Traffic is back flowing, and National Weather Services says we shouldn't expect any more issues later tonight. Live in Great Falls, Elijah Collins, Montana right now. Montana is known for many things. It's big sky, it's great sports, and of course agriculture. But if you add one more thing to that mix, you have what some might call perfection. And that one thing is a cold Montana brew. Tonight I'm going to tell you how the Treasure State's love for homegrown beer starts on this week's Montana Family Farms. Families and students now have access to Chromebooks to help access Zoom calls, a brand new pickup window for curbside service, and more than 50 mobile hotspots that can be checked out and used at your own home. While other gyms prepare to get back to normal and gym members get back to their daily routine, Access Fitness is planning to close their doors for good. Thanks to the Great Falls Improvement District, Arts Fest Montana has been able to add 16 murals all across the Electric City, and even though they've only been going for a few years, they say they're ready to take it to the next level. Since April, court hearings have been done through video conference and jury trials have not been done due to COVID restrictions. Now this morning I spoke with Cascade County Attorney Josh Rackey, and he says so far it's been a tough process dealing with these new changes. Well, I talked with Benefits Health System and they said they are seeing high occupancy numbers, but they have been able to bring in additional resources and bring in more beds to help with the situation. Well, to launch Child Abuse Prevention Month, members of the Great Falls community came out and placed hundreds of spin wheels and black silhouettes of kids representing how each child deserves a healthy and safe childhood. In a couple months, Westmont will be hosting one of their biggest musical festivals ever, but today they're giving fans a little taste of what they may see and even giving them a chance to win a cool t-shirt and a free ticket to the concert. Montana is known for many things. It's big sky, it's great sports, and of course agriculture. But if you add one more thing to that mix, you have what some might call perfection. And that one thing is a cold Montana brew. Tonight I'm going to tell you how the Treasure State's love for homegrown beer starts on this week's Montana Family Farms.
The barley it stays local.
After speaking with Montana farmers and brewers, the statement remains the same. The local route is the best route. While restaurants work to give you your favorite beer, farmers are doing their best to serve up good quality barley. Local farmer Charlie Bumgarner is one of many malt growers around the area and typically grows between 70 to 100,000 bushels a year.
It has to stay very viable, and so that barley has to stay in very good condition or it won't produce for them what they need to have it do. So we got to be very careful about how we handle that.
But the work isn't finished. After the malt is dropped off from Malt Europe, breweries like Black Eagle, Jeremiah Johnson, and Mighty Mo will spend days turning that barley into some of the best local drinks.
It's been awesome. You know, you learn their process and you learn their struggles as well, because we can take it for granted. We call and it comes on a truck, so it's nice to see the work that gets put into that, the hard work that gets put into that, and not only that, but the love that gets put into that.
MT Pints is a new pub that opened back in 2020 and has been working with local breweries for years. When it came time to decide where they would get the best quality barley to make some of the best Montana beer, it was a no-brainer.
Great Falls is great. The people are great. The businesses are great. So why not give them the support over some national brand that has so many other markets to choose from when we can just choose ours and we know it's good.
And when it's all said and done, it's safe to say the farmers, brewers, and customers are all happy with the finished product.
They're proud of their product, and we're proud of our product as well. And it's good that we can just share the connection there.
Good, fresh beer. It's always something different, and I'm not drinking watered down beer.
I like the rotating taps. I like fresh local beer that's not something out of a semi 3,000 miles down the road.
So if you're ever in the mood for a cold one, swing on down by a local spot. Remember, your dollars aren't just supporting the local breweries, but Montana farmers as well. Reporting from Great Falls, Elijah Collins, Montana Right Now.